let's talk interfacing. This is a poly Tricot interfacing, and not all interfacings are created equal. Old-fashioned home sewist interfacing is stiff, and they have come a long way because they do have glue on them and you can apply them with an iron, but they don't stretch with the garment, and particularly when you're sewing with knits, you need a knit interfacing. But honestly, this is the only interfacing I use, Tricot interfacing. It's how stretchy that is. So your garment, even if it's a woven, it still needs to move, and this will move with it. And particularly if it's a knit, this is definitely something that you want to keep in mind. So we're going to talk about how to apply it to your fashion fabric. The first thing you want to do, there's glue on this. You don't want it to stick to your ironing board cover. So I have, this isn't just a scrap of linen. Don't use your good press cloth. Use a scrap. Sometimes I use whatever's lying around that I don't care about, but this one I use particularly quite often. And I have my fashion fabric, and I have my piece of interfacing that's cut, and you can feel the gluey side, it's bubbly, and then the other side is soft. And so this is really stretchy, so I want my interfacing to move with that as I stretch it, as it moves. So I'm going to lie my fashion fabric wrong side up, and I'm going to lay my interfacing glue side to the fabric. So we're interfacing the wrong side of the fabric. And you can see no matter how carefully you cut this, you're going to miss bits and pieces. That's why we put this down. We want to make sure that we don't get glue on our ironing board cover, because then it will stick to everything. Additionally, I cover it up because I don't want the glue to get on the face of my iron either. So those are two really important things. And again, just a scrap of cloth will work. With a knit, you want to, they don't need to be pre-shrunk like a woven, but you want to give it a little bit of a shrink, and you want to get the interfacing a little damp. So I take, this is my Rowenta steam iron, and I just hit it with a blast of steam. So it gets just a little moist. And then you're going to put your steam iron down, or your regular flat iron, and hold it and count to 10. Very slowly, 10 seconds. We're about 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to lift it up and move it and count to 10. 1, 2, 10. I'm going to do it again until I get all the way to the end of the piece that I am interfacing. The last thing that you want to do is drag your iron back and forth across your piece. It's going to move, your interfacing will shift. You don't want that. So now that it's glued down, if you really need to go back and forth, that's fine. You can do it. It's not necessary. And what I have, and you can see, you can hear it. It's stuck to my cloth, and all that little excess glue would be on your ironing board cover, and you don't want that. But look at how beautiful my piece is now. It's interfaced. It does a gorgeous job. You don't even see it. It's completely attached, and it's so soft and movable. So Tricot interfacing for your knits and your wovens. You are going to absolutely love it. You can find a source for my Tricot interfacing in the link down below. Happy sewing.